Please stand by for further details. We return you now to your regularly scheduled program.
Hello to those of you who are feeling called to this reading in particular. Welcome to your mystery reading. The first thing that we're going to do is shuffle out a couple of cards from the Nightmare Before Christmas Tarot to get the context or the general energy of your reading. If you'd like to be a part of the community that I'm trying to create, subscribe and hit that notification bell. And if you're interested, you can also find me on TikTok. The link to that will be in the description. And before I get you your first couple cards, remember that this is a general reading that could be meant for more than one person. So if you're struggling to find meaning in a message, that's okay, just let it go, because it could just be meant for someone else. And if it truly was meant for you, the universe and your spirit guides will make that obvious to you, either sometime during this reading or sometime during your journey. There could be someone in your life who is judgmental towards you. That is coming through, but I also want to mention that if you have been around, you may notice that the setup is different, and it is, and I'm really happy about that. I was finally able to get a proper tripod for my phone, so that's exciting. But I did see 122 as well. Change starts with you. I feel like you're being called to deal with, like, when people judge you, you're being called to deal with those situations differently in a way that empowers you and helps you contribute to the collective in a positive and expansive kind of way. So for you, I have the Ace of Wands as your first card. It says, starting new project, potential, big opportunities, inspired, creative energy. So this is definitely, I am getting like a feeling of sacredness here. This is about your fiery, more passionate type of energy that is, it feels like it's more connected to the human side of you. I don't know, take that however it resonates, but candles could be really significant for someone. Maybe you're being called to work with candles. I believe it's called candle work, but I have no idea. I saw 2, 3, 4. You're really being called to trust that everything happens for a reason, though there is an opportunity here that is being presented to you that is related to passion. This could be love for someone, but I don't know, it's either love or your more personal life, what you want to do with your life, your purpose. I'm going to go ahead and get you your next card. The Ace makes me think of playing cards as well. I just got this message of carte, which is cards in Italian. So maybe your ancestors are really encouraging you to use tarot cards, maybe play tarot cards, play some poker. You might be a lot better at it than you think. But, you know, if you plan to gamble, definitely do it responsibly, because you deserve to be safe, to be secure. Maybe there is a gambling problem here for someone, and the universe and your spirit guides want you to know that it's possible to overcome that. You just need to see what you're attached to on the inside to let go of this external attachment. And it doesn't even have to be a gambling. It could be any kind of attachment here that's standing in the way of you having a life that is more passionate, more fulfilling. But for your next card, wow, we have the 4 of Pentacles. So strong confirmation there for anyone who resonates with gambling, that you deserve to be safe. You deserve to be secure. So if you're going to gamble, do it responsibly. In general, there could definitely be a focus on money here, and something that is taking away from your money, from your resources. It could be a person, but it could also be some of your own toxic habits. I saw 444 as well. So I think this is more about your own toxic habits, your own self-destructive habits I think this Ace of Wands is an opportunity to reignite some sort of fire within you. I think it has a lot to do with faith. And it doesn't have to be in like a religious or spiritual kind of way. It can be faith in terms of just simply believing in yourself and believing that what you want in life is possible. I just feel this message like, who told you you can't do that? Who told you it's not possible? They're just a know-it-all. They don't know what they're talking about, because you never really know until you try. So if you're afraid of regretting something, like giving up an opportunity, really, really listen to that. Me personally, I don't believe in regret too much, just because everything happens for a reason. I don't think people should feel regretful. But I am feeling something here about being kinder to yourself, for sure. The Queen of Swords or the Queen of Cups, or both, Queen of Wands, could be very, very significant cards for you. I feel like you're being called to mature here mentally and emotionally, so you can see yourself, the world, and your opportunities for what they truly are, instead of, you know, what you want it to be, or it not being what you want to be. I got a little bit lost in my thoughts there. But I am feeling something here about being more selfish. This Four of Pentacles says home life, work life, financial satisfaction, comfort, on track, success, potential, peace, good foundations. Yeah, your foundation, you need to be working on building a good, stable, secure foundation for yourself. I think independence is what you really need to be focused on, even if you are in a relationship, because, you know, for me personally, I had a lot of trouble with work and committing to a job, or like really anything. But with the job thing, I thought, you know, no matter how the world works, you're going to have to work hard to survive. And so just be grateful that it isn't as hard for you as it was for your ancestors. I think appreciating what you have is really going to help you pull things together for yourself. Gratitude is really, really going to help you, because what you focus on is what will grow, it's what will manifest. If you focus on what you already have, the blessing that you already have, you're going to manifest more blessings. There's just, I am feeling like inner child kind of energy here, like the Page of Wands. And you need to redirect your fiery, passionate energy into self-love rather than self-hate. Or just love in general rather than hate. Now I'm going to get a deck big enough to shuffle from this box of cards that I have. I just saw 666 there. I'm just going to get a couple of these cards to wrap up your reading. 666 is an interesting number to come through, because the previous reading that I just recorded, the first card was the Lovers, and the Lovers has the number 6 on it. So loving yourself unconditionally, being kinder to yourself, balancing out that honesty with kindness. That feels significant. For your first card, you have, if you can see it, guidance, messages, support, syncs or synchronicities. There's a little eye there, signs and communication, and this is a crown here to represent your crown chakra. This could also, I think the third eye in the crown chakra is what was coming through when I wrote this card. There's so much mystery in this card. I do feel called to say that if the I in the intro of my video or whatever feels significant to you or calls out to you, that is happening for a reason. 333 could be a very, very significant number for you as well. The color blue, the throat chakra. The universe and your spirit guides are really trying to guide you, send you messages, support you, show you that magic is real. That the universe, that you can communicate with the universe. I think no matter what you believe in, prayer always works. You know, whether you call it talking to the universe or prayer, it's still the same thing. But I think what's interesting is to be able to communicate with the universe and your spirit guides, you may first need to learn how to communicate with yourself. There's just so much mystery in this card. It feels very, very ominous. So don't be afraid to follow the mystery. Because, I mean, there are more things in this world that we don't know than what we do. So I would argue that life is more mysterious. So don't be afraid to embrace that. I'm hearing this song in my head. It's by Unlike Pluto. Pluto could be a significant planet for you, by the way. I think that's associated with Scorpio? I don't know, but Scorpio is a pretty strong energy coming through. But the song is by Unlike Pluto, and I think it's called, let me think for a second. I think it's called No Debate. I'm not sure. But the universe and your spirit guides could also be trying to communicate with you through music. I'm feeling something here about magic. Like, I think, me personally, I believe that magic is real. To what extent? As far as I know, at the least, I definitely believe that the way the universe and your spirit guides communicate with you is a form of magic. And we have, I love myself so much. It's going to take me a minute to get used to this tripod because I keep accidentally kicking it. But hey, everything happens for a reason. Things might be feeling a little shaky for you, but they may also be things you might be more okay than you think. I saw 12. You're really being encouraged to communicate, to set boundaries, to find the courage to do that. I saw 12:22 as well, to find the courage to just be yourself and to trust that it's going to pay off. Maybe there are people in your life or at home that love you more than you think they do. Like, I think their actions really confuse you. But sometimes actions do not speak louder than words. Sometimes communicating is more important than guessing and trying to read someone's mind. Anyway, self-love is definitely a very, very significant thing here. The answer is love. The answer is to love yourself. I feel you need to balance out your more Queen of Swords energy with Queen of Cups to really step into your self-confidence. You need to balance out your honesty with kindness. Like, if you're an honest person, you're not afraid to tell it how it is. Maybe you need to change the way that you communicate, because it is important to stand up for the truth, but how you portray that matters. Because the truth can be concealed by actions that are not rooted in truth, or like just how you communicate really, really matters. So I think focusing on your communication skills, especially when it comes to saying no, is really, really important for you to focus on. That is the best way to follow this opportunity that's connected to your passionate, fiery energy that really helps you feel connected to this reality. I guess I saw 14. The number, I don't know, there could be a significant date here somehow. But the number 55 could be significant. I don't know if I already said that. 432, but I'm going to trust that everything happens for a reason. If you forget things, that's happening for a reason. And don't be afraid. Don't self-diagnose or anything. Maybe someone here is really being called to seek professional help in some way. I don't know. Take it however it resonates. I did see 55, but I think that will be the end of your reading. I really hope that it was helpful or relevant in some way. If you'd like to hit the like button to show me that, that is the best way to support me. And if you'd like to offer even more support, you can donate through the thanks button directly below the video. Absolutely not obligated, but always very much appreciated. Feel free to leave a comment down below if you have any. I'd really, really love to connect with you more. And thank you so much for those of you who have shown your support thus far. It really means a lot to me, and it really, really does make a difference. And the last thing that I'm going to say is thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you around.